right, so for snap down, when I'm facing my opponent here, I want to get his head low enough I can throw my body on top. To do that, I need inside position. So if we have any other setup, I'm not going to be able to do this like I can if I have inside position. So I am looking for that. That might be a bit of a battle. So we might be here. But when I get inside, I'm not going to get death grips right away because that sort of tells him what I'm going to do. Instead, I'm going to give him a little forward pressure. And when he comes back into me thinking these are just pressure points, that's when I'm going to pull him down. And I'm going to try and wrap over. Okay, so we're here. I swim for inside position. I'm going to give him a little pressure. When I get the pressure back, that's the best time to snap him down. And I'm going to fall. I'm going to hold his chin in my hand and throw my shoulder over sort of everything here. And I still have this grip over his tricep that I had from standing. The grips from standing were his neck and his tricep. I really keep the tricep the whole time. So I fight for inside, push. And when he pushes back, I go here. I'm going to hold his chin. My shoulder comes over the top. I still have the tricep here. And we're going to do that much to start. It's possible that I swim inside, I get the grips I want, I push like I'm supposed to, not telegraphing anything, push like I'm supposed to, pull like I'm supposed to when he pushes into me, and I catch his head in his arm, but he's still standing. If he's still standing, I might have to move a little bit, but I can re-snap him. So I'm gonna circle, I'm gonna back up and circle toward his arm and drop to my knees. This is for an opponent who stays on their feet. I got inside position, pushing. He pushes into me, I catch this, and we're still on our feet. And this should all come from my body movement, not from my arms. So none of these are, hand snap downs. None of these are this. It's always because my body disappears and it's a drag, on him. So I'm pushing when he pushes back into me. I catch him here. And if I need to re-snap, and I have his chin, if I need to re-snap, I circle and fall to the top right here. Here, here. I got inside position, I'm pushing him back. He pushes back into me, and I'm gonna start trying to pull him down, right? People will react by fighting backwards, upwards and backwards. So I'm trying to go down, and he's going upwards and backwards. And it's getting hard for me to do this, but it's getting very easy for me to come in for a double. He's leaving his legs hard posted on the floor with all his weight, leaning back. It's almost begging for a double. So the idea is, I get inside, I'm trying to snap, and I'm getting this backwards, backwards, upwards resistance, and I can switch here to a forward moving takedown instead of a backward moving takedown. In this case, a double, and I'm just doing a kind of a lazy double. Just collide, grab both legs, and we take him down. So a different angle. So I'm pushing him back, and then I start snapping him down. He gets wise, and I'm trying to hang off him. So for this round, let's do a lazy one. Let's say I pull him and he goes down to his knees. From here, what you need to know is if I'm going to come around, we're going to say that for now my goal is to go from a front headlock, from the front of him to beside him where I can put in a harness. Having just taken him down with his tricep and his head, what I need to know is when I move around this side, this arm can grab one of my legs. It can grab the first one, or if I get past him, it can grab the trailing leg. Unless I somehow deal with it. So I'm going to snap him down. From here, I have the option of using my hand outside of his arm to come around. Just something next to it so he can't reach out and grab my leg. Or, having just snapped him down, I can put this knee here and then turn around. Okay? Let's change angle a little bit. Let's have a knee. So having just pulled him down, I have the option now of putting this arm, leading with this arm and sort of blocking next to his arm. So from here to here, something was blocking him from grabbing my leg the whole time. So now I can put my harness in. Or you can do that with your leg as well. So I just snapped him down to here. I can get this leg past first. And then switch and put my harness in. For the harness that I'm doing the near side is the over. The far side is the under. I'm going to connect. And I'm going to go here with my hand. Here next to his arm so that he can't reach out for my leg. And I'm going to come around or I'm going to cut the leg first. Just knee straight line right next to his arm to get to here. Once we get from the front headlock to here, we have a lot of options. I mean, we're in turtle, but let's do a simple back take as long as we're here because we can make it part of a sort of a scenario. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my knee into this hole and fall to this side, use my weight falling back to pull him onto his back, put my hooks in, have my harness here. My harness, of course, should be the over is stabbing him in the chest and the under is holding the hilt. So I've moved from front headlock to a place where I've got a harness put together, and we're just going to do a really simple near side back take where I'm going to put my knee, this knee, I'm going to hop so that it kind of goes into this space, fall back. Keep your harness really tight. You want to keep the guy attached to you. Throw my hooks in, and we're immediately attacking here from the back. One of the things I can do when we get down to here after I've snapped somebody down is when I start to square up to him, if he brings his head to the center, and he's basically, if he tries to get out this way, he's going to go by the center, and I can trap him there. So when he brings it to the center, I'm going to trap him there. So I hunker, and I have this grip right here. So I have something on either side of his jaw, makes it hard for him to, either side of his face. So it makes it hard for him to go either direction. I'm holding my hand like this. Some people do it just like this. I like to hold my right hand. I like to have a choking arm, so I do like to do this and then hold this. I can actually choke him here. I actually have a choking action. So we were here, and when he centers his head, I trap it in here. And now I'm just going to get my stomach on top of his throat, and I can even get to sort of a squat, and I can use sort of my hips to finish this choke. I've pulled him down to here. He starts to pull his head out to center it. I'm going to catch him, square up, and close my elbows. I want to bookend his head with my forearms. Now I've made the mistake in the past of trying to finish from here, and it's kind of harder. I realized recently that I could add my hips and it would be 10 times more powerful. So I can actually bring my stomach more onto his head and crouch, and I can actually use my hips here to add the pressure. It's not impossible that somebody would stand up trying to get away. So if you stand up, but I can still finish it right here after he's gotten up because I still have all that hip power to put in. I've just snapped him down. He starts to bring his head out. I'll trap it where it is. I can step up and use my hips to add this pressure. It's about the thumb bone coming up into the trach. It's pretty much a trach choke.